Melanie Martin. I'm 12 years old and I'm in 6th grade. I have type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is a disease when your white blood cells attack your pancreas. Then your pancreas stops working.
Hi, I am Julia Sanders and welcome to my show. We have a special guest visiting us today. Her name is Eleni Martin. She is 12 years old and has been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Please welcome our guest, Eleni Martin. Hi, thank you so much for having me.
No problem.
So, Eleni, just a couple questions for you today. My first question, when you were first diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, how did it make you feel?
Well, I was only 3, so it made me feel really scared. I was diagnosed on August 16th, 2006. Since I was only 3, I had no idea what was going on, so I was really scared. I had no idea what was going on. All these doctors kept coming at me with needles, and my parents kept coming at me with needles, and I was like, what are you doing to me? What's happening? I was really scared.
Yeah, and do you remember anything?
The only thing I remember was me laying in the hospital bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, just sitting there with my dad, talking to him, saying, what's happening to me? Why am I here? And the only other thing I remember is just sitting there, talking to my dad, and I had 3 needles poked into my arm. And I was just sitting there what's happening to me, Daddy? Why can't I go home? And I was just asking him if I could come home.
Okay, and my other question, so when you were first diagnosed, how did it impact you and your family?
So it impacted my family a lot because I didn't know how to test my blood sugar by myself since I was only 3 years old. And so at night, my parents would have to wake up every 2 hours and test my blood sugar. And then during the daytime, I couldn't really go anywhere because I didn't know how to do it by myself. So I couldn't go play at my friends' houses because I didn't know how to test my blood sugar. So my parents would always have to be with me. And I could never have sleepovers as a kid because of my diabetes. None of my friends' parents knew what it was. No, they didn't know how to control it or take care of it. So I could never sleep over at anyone's house.
Okay. So, I heard there's an association that helps with diabetes, Find a Cure. So tell me how you interact or how you're involved with that.
So the American Diabetes Association is an amazing association. What it is they do a bunch of different events. So one of them is the Tour de Cure, which is a bike ride that millions of people from the U.S. come to Colorado and Colorado Springs to do the race. And people come and they try, if they want to ride, they have to raise at least, everyone's goal is to raise at least $250, but if you don't make that much, that's okay, you can still ride. And it's just a really fun bike ride that they sponsor, and they have a bunch of people come out. And then the next thing they do is called the walk, and the walk is the same thing, but it's a walk. You just walk, I think it's 3 miles. You walk around downtown Denver. And after the walk, there's a bunch of little events and stuff, and there's live music and stuff. And then the last thing is the Camp Colorado, which I go to every year. This year will be my 4th year. It should be my 5th year, but the 2nd year I went, it got canceled because there was a fire. So Camp Colorado is an awesome place. It's a camp. It's a week-long camp, and it's an overnight camp. So you go and you get to meet people with diabetes, and every single person there has diabetes. So when you're there, you kind of feel like, oh wait, I'm not the only one in the world who has diabetes. I'm not the only one striving, and now I have some friends that are diabetics too. So that's what the camp, the tour, and the walk is.
Fun. So you're really involved with the. Is it fun?
It is so fun every year.
Now you know what I live with. So what I'm going to do is a Hats On for Diabetes Day and a Red Day. All you need to do is pay $1 to wear your hat. Then, to show your awareness, wear as much red as you can. Thank you so much for your support, and if you have any questions, let me know.
Navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make.